You're completely alone in a quiet room. The door is locked. Suddenly, you feel it.
Someone is watching.
You spin around. Nothing. Just empty space and shadows. But your brain is screaming that eyes are locked onto you. There was no sound, no shifting light, absolutely no logical reason to know. So, how exactly did you know? This isn't just a creepy ghost story. It happens to everyone. Walking down an empty street, sitting in a library. That sudden, unmistakable prickling feeling on the back of your neck. For centuries, humanity just called this a sixth sense. Cultures called it intuition, a mystic warning from the unseen. But the real answer isn't paranormal at all. Scientists have mapped exactly what happens in your brain during that exact moment, and the truth is far more fascinating. What you're feeling is an ancient survival system, a biological software running in the background since the dawn of humanity. Deep inside your brain, there is a specialized, highly dedicated network of cells. Their only job? Tracking other people's eyes. They don't care about what someone is wearing or what they are doing. They only calculate where gazes are pointed. Researchers studying this gaze detection system discovered something insane. Specific neurons fire exclusively when eyes are aimed directly at you. If those eyes shift just 2 degrees to the left or right, the neurons immediately go completely silent. Your brain isn't guessing. It's constantly running complex, precise geometric calculations on every face in your peripheral vision. Here is the real twist. This biological radar doesn't even need to see the eyes clearly for the alarm to sound. If someone is wearing dark sunglasses or standing in pitch-black shadows, your brain doesn't just casually ignore them. Instead, it intentionally defaults to assuming you are being watched. When in doubt, it triggers the panic button anyway.
You think you are safe. Hidden behind walls.
Why? Because feeling watched and being wrong is harmless, but ignoring a real stare, that could be a fatal mistake. To truly understand this, we have to rewind the clock. Back tens of thousands of years, long before locked doors. Catching a direct stare in the wild meant one of 2 things: a predator sizing you up or a violent rival. This introduces a concept scientists call asymmetric risk. Evolution doesn't build a brain that plays it completely safe. It builds a brain that is paranoid on purpose. A false alarm costs nothing. Missing a threat costs your life. This exact paranoia is actually the reason human eyes look so completely different from almost every other animal on Earth. Humans have unusually large, bright white sclera. The white part of our eyes broadcasts exactly where we are looking. Most predators evolved to hide their gaze, blending their eyes into dark fur to conceal their next deadly move. But humans are a hypersocial species. For us, knowing where someone else's attention is focused was far more valuable. So, our eyes evolved into biological billboards, constantly transmitting our focus and constantly triggering the alarms of others. But here is where the science gets truly weird. This ancient survival software is incredibly easy to hack today. It is so powerful that you don't even need real living human eyes to force the brain's alarm to activate. In major behavioral studies, researchers secretly placed simple printed images of eyes in ordinary public spaces to observe behavior. They taped pictures of eyes above unattended coffee funds, in parking garages, and near bicycle racks. Nothing else changed. The results were immediate. People subconsciously felt watched. Littering dropped massively. People paid for their coffee. Theft almost entirely stopped. Just a 2D piece of paper was enough to violently switch on a behavior system forged in the Paleolithic era. Your brain's ancient software literally cannot distinguish between a real human watcher and a vague visual pattern resembling a stare. But despite all this incredible science mapping out our paranoia, there is still one deeply unsettling mystery left totally unresolved. Can we sense a watcher we cannot see at all? Researchers tested subjects locked in empty rooms with hidden cameras. The results? Surprisingly mixed. While many scientists blame memory bias, some studies show a strange, unexplained statistical edge. People guess they are being watched by hidden observers slightly more often than blind chance would ever normally allow. So, the next time you're sitting home entirely alone and that cold prickling feeling crawls up your neck, Ask yourself, is it just 50,000 years of evolutionary paranoia keeping watch over your empty living room? Or is it something standing right behind you that you just can't turn around fast enough to catch? Subscribe.